at Winchester.
The pub.
Yeah, boy!
Your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries.
Let's try this. Hello everybody. How are we doing? Happy Monday. Hello everybody. Oh, I have a bit of a stuffy head today because I think it's hay fever. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, how is everybody? Hello. Hello. Purples, Whiskey, Sophie Soph. We've got a Tobes, we've got a Mannerings. Did I see anybody else? Is there anybody else on there? That's everybody, I think. Hello. How is everybody doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Is everybody okay? Did everybody have a good weekend? Did everybody have fun? What was everyone up to? Yeah. Tell me everything, and we'll go and have a look at some. We're going to have a look at some Discord. We're going to have a look at some Discord in a bit, and catch up on everybody. See what everybody's been doing. I have been very lazy and done some very, very dull paint jobs over the weekend. But yeah, how is everybody doing? It is Monday, but I have made and consumed my latte and was not eaten by bears. Why would you be eaten by bears? Pretty good, but how you smell of my butt as I farted in your general... What? Also, possibly KDM minis dropping today. Oh, nice. More KDM stuff. Did we have the Shatterpoint announcement on what the new boxes were and everything? Did we have that? Did that land during Adepticon? Did we hear that? Did a bit of work on some Goliath, but haven't taken a pic. Oh, everybody's been cool. Everybody's been good. I do have some cake. We have. I did one of these for Rich. Rich's is over there in his box, all packaged up. In fact, you can just see it there. Look. There's Rich's, and there's his box. There's his box of stuff. I've printed him some little bonus extra stuff as well. Wait, Rich, Rich is in a box. No, Rich is. I did some stuff. I did some bits for Rich. Printed some bits for Rich. I also printed myself some Malediction stuff. Look at that. How cool's that? That thing's nuts. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. So
You didn't show anything, Christopher. Also, no music.
I didn't show any. What do you mean I didn't show anything? If I had a look at the Golden Demon winners yet? No, we're definitely going to go and have a look at some of those. Did some basic painting on some Man of War and Dark Shards and finished up to submit tonight. Nice. The box, you didn't show it. Oh no. No, I haven't actually. Shall I get the box? Does everybody want to see what I'm sending to Rich? Oh, is that the Adepticon roadmap? We'll open that up and we'll have a look at that as well at some point. Let's see. Is this including the box? Oh. I feel like I've seen all of these. Maybe not that one. Definitely not that one. Oh, yes! Right, okay. Oh, they're cool. Okay, yeah, we'll have a look at that in a bit. Also been cleaning up some old stripping projects. Nice. The box, I didn't show it, so this is what... This is what I've printed for Rich, because I did Rich a model holder as well. Just while we were doing one, I did Rich one as well. So Rich gets one of these. I said I'd make him one, and then I offered to print him some Malediction stuff. So I have printed him. He picked the model, so I printed him whoever this guy is. I don't know who he is, but he's cool. Yeah, that's going to Rich. So keep an eye out on Rich's. Keep an eye out on Rich's social media to see if he paints this. I'm not sure whether he will or not. We'll see. So that's, and then that goes in there as well. We took the White Dwarf announcement. Yeah, Emperor's Children boarding patrol. Person riding a cark.
Holy forking shire it. I told you who it is, you silly sausage.
Holy, I know. I can't remember who it is. It's some guy from Malediction. So he's cool. Yeah, Emperor's Children are getting a boarding patrol. Yeah, also right. Let's catch up on. Let's catch up on some. I need. There we go. I also printed myself. I reprinted. I reprinted the 13th sister. So she now has. There you go. You can see it. She now has all 4 fingers. Her fingers haven't snapped off. So I've reprinted her. I reprinted. He's now got his foot, so he's got both feet. So he's been reprinted. And I also printed myself, because I haven't actually got one. I printed myself a Leia, so I now have a Princess Leia, which is cool. And I also. There we go. I also printed off the arms to this, so now I have one of those. So that's all ready to go. I need to buy a base for this. This goes on a 50mm base, so it's actually quite a small base for what it is. But that's been printed now. He just goes on a really small little base, so he'll be quite cool. So that's my bone giant. Yay,
I
Tristan!
got a new laptop. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Mr. Tristan, how are you doing? Oh, and thank you for the target
Your boner
resub.
is so big.
Your boner is so big. I do have a big boner. So yeah, that goes on a 50mm base. It's not going to be this base. This is just to show you how big it is. So he'll be really cool. I'm looking forward to kind of getting some paint on him, which would be good. I also printed another set of legs, a head, and the dual wield arms, so that he's got an option. So I'll have 2 bone giants, one with a big double-handed axe, Kapesh thing, and one with those. So that's cool. Tis a mighty Skelly. Print an AI version of her. She'll have like 15 fingers. That's very true. Yeah, how are you, Tristan? Team King Tristan. I also printed myself Mara Jade, but that was last week. So that's all cool. What else have I done? Oh, I printed my Minotaurs. Do you want to see my Minotaurs? Well, I printed one Minotaur. And I found out. I found out that I might need to print it slightly larger. So let's just move this out of the way. Oh, I've been so busy, it's been mental. So there is Minotaur. There is Minotaur Champion, which I've done. That's the base. So they go on 40mm bases. You ready? Dink. Hello. So I think you will agree.
Start wearing purple.
How are you doing, Squeezle? I think you will agree that I have room and space to make these a little bit larger, because they sit well inside the 50mm base. So I'm reprinting. Well, this was just a test one, just to make sure that the scale was right, and it's not. It's tiny. So I'm now going to print some really big ones to properly fill up the bases. This one was printed at 120%, and if you look down on top, he's actually quite well confined to his base. Yeah, got a snow day. We're making chicken spop. I do like some chicken spop. Everybody likes some chicken spop. Baby brother, mini Mino. I know, right? I might keep him printed and put him in the unit somewhere. as like a baby little Mino. He can be at the back. He can be like the junior Mino who's learning. But I also have a plan for another Minotaur model, which I'll show you in a little bit. Which should be quite cool. So yeah, I'm going to reprint those. I think you'll agree that I have a bit of space, both height-wise and width-wise, across a 50mm base to print these. Like if I put him right up to the edge, even without anything kind of like hanging over, he still doesn't take up much space. So we've got plenty of room to make him a bit bigger. So that'll be cool. So I'm going to do that. And then he'll have some really, really cool friends. That'll be good. And then what else have I done? I had a chaotic day yesterday, absolute chaos yesterday. So that was interesting. And then I don't know what else. Oh yeah, I started painting Cara Dune. So she's got some kind of grey cloth and stuff. I don't know. I'm not painting particularly well at the moment, which is fine. Yeah. Hey all, only been here for about 15 minutes. Yo, how you doing?
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Who wants to see a cool picture from the weekend of Mr. One Stop? Who wants to see a cool weekend from Mr. One Stop? No, can't say. We're going to have to just... There we go. Who wants to see a cool picture from the weekend from Mr. One Stop? Who wants to see a cool picture from the weekend of Mr. One Stop? Boom. Guess who came second in the Tabletop Tactics tournament? Whoop, 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 whoop. Congratulations. Can we get some hype in chat for Mr. One Stop, who came second in the Tabletop Tactics Heretic tournament? No, it's not. So yeah, well done, Mr. Stu. Well done, Mr. Stu. Let's fucking go. Big winner boy. Big winner boy right here. Well done, dude. Well done. Well done. Really, really cool. It was a class event. Yeah. Well done. Overwatch took a whole unit of Wardens and a Blade Champion. Oh my word. There we go. Just turn that airbrush compressor off. Overwatch took out a whole unit of Wardens. A whole unit of Wardens. In one shot. Hey Gelentio, how you doing? Gelentio, how is you? I should probably try and put some music on before Purpley Spark gets back and shouts at me. I need to post the this month's or the next month's movie nights. Now there was one in here that I don't like. Is it Stargazer? I think it's Stargazer. Let's just not put Stargazer on. Recently got into tabletop, and suddenly I have a team to green stuff, correct, and paint. Never done anything of the sort. You got Blood Bowl team. Nice, nice one, Gelentio. Gelentio. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, there is 13th Sister without fingers. So we've obviously reprinted her so that she's a bit better. Congratulations. Don't forget to thin your paints. Don't forget to thin your paints. Don't forget to thin your paints. Don't forget to paint badass massive skeletons. Badass massive skeletons. There's a bit there. Is that... They talk to me. They talk to me. I hear voices in my head. They understand. I'll take that in mind. Come on. Gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna snap the rib because they're not very thick. There we go. better. I'm trying not to pay too much attention to this. Like that's the toe that snapped off, which I've rebuilt, which doesn't look particularly great, but hey, it doesn't matter. It's more about getting these done than anything. First one is even metal. I got a normal resin one coming in tomorrow. Nice! So a resin team, a whole team? The first team's metal. Old second edition metal pieces. Nice. Metal's interesting to paint. Metal's interesting to paint. For a first pass through, just get everything painted, get paint on everything. Right, let's have a look at. Want to go to Discord. So it's on the look. I love metal models. I hate metal models, Luna. Right. Artist girlfriend, a bunch of people already giving me advice, but it's still daunting. An artist girlfriend's amazing, so she'll absolutely crush it with you. Crush all the advice and everything. That's fantastic. Yeah, you're well on the way, Jalentio. Jalentio. Oh dear. Maybe it's time to start taking hay fever tablets. Seems to be a bit early in the year for that. Oh my god, that emote is me. All set then. Yeah, so. Some cake. My sister brought me cake yesterday, so I got cake. Because my sisters look after me, they're awesome. Right, let's have a look at. We just had an ice storm. Let's have a look at. Let's have a look at the Shatterpoint stuff. So at Adepticon on Friday night, we shared the upcoming roadmap for Star Wars Shatterpoint. So we got some new card designs. What we got? We got a new colour. That's good. That's good because I need red ones for my Sith. So this is excellent. So is this? Oh, that's a store tournament kit. Oh shit! So I can't. I'm gonna. Oh dear. Okay. So the store tournament kit is rainbow cards for. Is that Krennic? I think that's Krennic. Krennic and Andor and Jay and whoever this dude is. Oh, Ki Adi Mundi. There we go. Store League kit. They're cool as well. And then all the way squad pack. Okay, so these are. Have we seen these before? I guess you'll have to go to some store tournaments with your totally legit first party models. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'll have to go to TSN, won't I? Because the TSN do some Shatterpoint stuff. So there's. Oh, see. That one's. That's Andor, isn't it? That's the Andor stuff. K2SO, whoever these two are, and then that's Andor. We've seen the Rogue. Okay, so we've seen this. We've seen the Rogue One stuff before, and this. They're quite cool. Death Troopers. They're not too bad. And that's Krennic. I do like Krennic. Krennic looks cool. But I don't think. Have we seen this? I don't think we've seen this. Maybe we have. The Rogue One squad pack. And this is in quarter 3 of 2025. That's in quarter 2. That's in quarter 2. That's in quarter 2. Okay. And then what's this? Outer Rim Outpost Terrain Pack with a little Dwagon. But that, I don't think we've seen this, have we? Absolutely. Prime Black done. The evil Rogue One stuff. I like that one. I like that pack. That pack looks cool. And then this looks great. Delta Squad Form Up Squad Pack. That looks cool. Still got the wrong shaped helmets, but and then why is there a Sharkman? They're awesome. I don't know what these are. Is this from a computer game? Is this from the game? Because I don't think I've ever seen those anywhere in anything that I've watched or seen or anything. Have I just missed them? Clone Wars Arc had the Shark Dude and underwater droids. These are underwater droids. Clone Wars. Did I watch I watched Clone Wars, didn't I? Did I not? Did I? Can I remember a Shark Dude in Clone Wars? Now I'm trying to think about it. I've got vague recollections of Obi-Wan and Anakin with breathers in. So maybe it was that episode, but I can't remember the shark guy. You being a Star Trek tourist again. Yes, you did. Yes. I can't remember those though. They're awesome. I like them. They're awesome. And then, the one I was waiting for, we get the awesome dude himself. And they're awesome. And she's awesome. She needs better hair. So they're fab. That's a really cool pack. I like that a lot. He was a separatist general on the Mon Calamari invasion. I did like Clone Wars. A lot of it. That's awesome. Oh, what's that? Oh, who's she? Is that the witch from that show? Oh shit, Ahsoka. Morgan, the Night Sister. Yes. She's cool. She's got a flaming sword. Oh, we need her. We need her. She's awesome. These are okay, whatever. At least they're stormtroopers. I hate that guy with the face on his helmet. But she's amazing. But a full year out for Baylan and Shin. Oh, it's quarter 2, 2026. Oh no! We'll have to hope that. My Patreon friend who does all the sculpting does some early. Well, I've already got him, haven't I? I have already got him. So I've already got. Oh, that's not a bad pose. I do quite like the pose I've got. Probably need to make the lightsaber a little bit smaller. I've made it a bit large. Now I get that pack. There are stormtroopers that got stranded with Thrawn. Oh, these are the stormtroopers. They're the stormtroopers that got stranded. And then what's this one? Oh, okay. So that's the whole time. Oh, look, that's a timeline. Look at this, Games Workshop. Look at that, Games Workshop. It's called a timeline. It's a line with time on it. Wow, who'd have thought it was that easy to make a timeline? Not at all sarcastic. Okay. Favorite release? I think it's Balin. I think it's because they're gorgeous. They're lovely. She's cool. He's cool. I just want her. I mean, they're okay, I guess. They are better than them. I hate those helmets. Those helmets look so shit. So at least these helmets look cool. I don't quite know why this guy's falling over. So they're not too bad. She's cool. He can GTFO. They're cool. These two robots are cool. That's trash. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. I'm not particularly interested in that. If that guy sculpts a J Urso, I will probably print a J Urso, but I don't really want to buy that pack. That's cool. I like that pack. I do like that pack because Krennic's a little weasel as well. What does he do? Deploy the garrison. Choose an allied stormtrooper supporting character. The chosen character may move toward an active objective. Your concerns are hardly warranted. We stand here amidst my achievement. Peace and security for the galaxy. At the end of this unit's activation, if its activation stance is... I can't think what that might be. Choose an active objective and it's controlling table control of it. You cannot lose control of that objective until next turn. That's cool. Don't know about that one. I'll take or leave that one. That one's okay. And then cool shiny cards. I like cool shiny cards. I'd definitely be getting the Rogue One and the Ahsoka stuff. The Ahsoka stuff's stunning. Like, how could you not get that? And you're going to get all the Rogue One stuff. All of those two. All three. Cool. He's a zombie, that's why. Oh, the guy with the skull on his face. Helmet. He's a zombie. Was he a zombie? I can't remember that. What? They didn't just print tanks on their roadmap. Yeah, no. It's and it actually goes along like this as well. And it's not down one side that we've already done on a roadmap. Oh, the dude's stumbling around. Oh, really? Oh, where have they gone? They're zombies. Oh, are they animated by her? Oh, that's badass. Oh, I definitely need that pack. I definitely need that pack then. Does anybody want this model when I buy this pack? Because I don't want that. Night System Magic. Fucking love it. That's cool. Harumph, thank you very much for reminding me of that. That's badass. Okay. I can forgive the stumbling around now. Yeah, those two definitely the highlights. Those two are cool. Better. Yeah, they're cool. Liking those. There's Stu again. And let's just do a quick check to see if there's anything. Oh, we get a death call. He's cool. This is Delac, right? The Whispers. When did Games Workshop start making minis for Cyberpunk? Not a big fan of this guy. But I think it's probably the paint job as well. I don't think that paint job's particularly great. They've been a little bit slack with paint jobs recently. To inform their agents to disseminate a rumour that their rules are also available in the Necromunda House of Shadow. Boom. Delac. Yeah, he's quite cool. He's quite cool. I think we could paint him really nicely. Do a really cool job on him. Guess they hired the wrong guy. So she'll be perfect one to proxy Merrin. Yes! Yes! Where's my Merrin? Where's my Merrin? Yes! Yeah, that's a good point. Why is the man biting down on a horse bit? I don't know. He's like a... Does it say? On the flip side, the psychoteric thralls, unique individuals who are indelibly connected to the psychoterica, the ancient Xenos who reside deep below the surface of Necromunda. Cursed to wander in a dreamlike state, these put upon strays are sometimes rounded up by underhand gangs, particularly the Delac. It's not an easy life for the Thrall, as they are useful conduits for psychic energy fired off in a gang war. No idea. Does it stop him talking? Is it literally a ball gag? That's the kind of the downside to this, because that's clearly like a ball gag thing that's trying to stop him talking in some sort of weird psychometric conduit kind of way, whereas that just looks like he's got a bit in his mouth. Literal human weapons. Yeah, I like this guy. That guy can, like, meh, whatever. I'll convert one of them. He's cool as shit. He's really cool. Was there anything else? Nothing else. Right, shall we have a look at Golden Demon? Oh, that's good. So good. I like the rust on this. That's excellent. That's excellent. I don't know where that gun's from. I think he sculpted this. I think I remember seeing this being sculpted. Is that gold? TTFN. See you, Tomb King Tristan. Have a good one, dude. Catch you again soon. Oh, Tristan, before you go, because we can just go. We can just go right down to the. Oh wow, that's nice. I didn't see that one. Go straight down to the Tomb King section. Where's the old world? There it is. Straight down to the old world section. And we've got Tyler here with his Tomb King, which he's been painting, which is really cool. That's really cool. It's a shame you can't click on them. Should be able to click on them and expand it. Okay. Yeah, so we were here. This is really cool. That's James. Which is lovely use because he uses true metallic metals as well. It's a lovely use of true metallic metals on this. Really neat. And that's Aaron from AC Minis on Twitch. Yeah, you can do like I can do open image in there like that if I really want to. So yeah, that's Aaron's, which is rather cool. A lot of work put into that. There's lots going on in terms of the highlights. But you should still be able to click them. That's funky. Whee. That's insane. That's just insane. And there's another one from AC. And Kata. Where are his legs? Has he actually got legs, or does he just float? He's cool anyway. I want to get him. So many gorgeous minis, I love them all. Yeah. There's some really nice stuff in here. Obviously, because it's Golden Beam. We'll do another Golden Demon entry soon. We'll work on some. Got some armies to try to smash out. This is nice. It's annoying when Trinks puts up in the middle of stripping. Oh no! It's very arty, that one. Very art style. That's a Drukhari bit. Front of a Drukhari Raider. Night Lord's always good. Another arty style one. Horus Heresy. Hate biostrip so much, but it's useful. I need to get some biostrip because the isopropanol that I used on to try to strip all the Space Marines hasn't really worked. That's awesome. This is an entire custom sculpt. This is an entire custom sculpt. It's really cool. And there's Tyler. Mr. Magnus. And we've got some Lord of the Rings stuff as well, and we do have a Glorfindel as well. Dollar Store LA's totally awesome. That one. Oh, the old world one. That one. That's cool. That's cool, Purples. That's really cool. Tell him that Chris says that's really cool. Yeah, total custom sculpt. Have you seen it in person? If you get a chance to see these in person, Purples, honestly, it'll blow your mind. Like holding models that are painted to this degree in your hand. And if you do see it, really look at it. Don't just look at it as a whole. Like really look at tiny bits of it. It's fab. So And then we got some Blood Bowl. It's amazing how different they are compared to the photos. Yeah, for sure. That's really clean. That's Magnus again. There's the one that we're going to be doing for a raffle. Do this model for a raffle very, very soon. And then Epic. I love it when you have things of this size with scale, with things in scale around them to show. That's cool. That's rather nice. And that's stunning. This is ridiculous. This is really nice. This is Andy. If anybody hasn't seen this. It's not even in focus. That photo's not even in focus. Oh my god. Oh dear. Games Workshop, what are you doing? It's not even in focus. You're not even in focus. This is in focus, but this isn't the subject of the picture. This is the subject of the picture and it's not in focus. Oh dear God. Right, here we go. That's an interesting one. Little snotling running away. Ah. You love the squigs. This is James again. It's fantastic. It's really cool to see James doing so well. So the vampire one was doomed from conception, so when he went back with the critique it wasn't that bad that they broke it. RE Ninja. You adore that one? Yeah, that's really cool. I think, can you do, if, I can't remember, have I done an exclamation mark tarot? If you do exclamation mark tarot, does it take you to tarots? I need to do that command if not. No, I need to sort that out. Okay, that's James's website. Does he stream? No, he doesn't stream. He just has a website. That's where I get all my plinths from. But he does all sorts of things. Like he sculpts knight heads and stuff. He's a digital sculptor as well. These are all so overexposed, it's annoying. Death Guard versus Nid is cool. This one. This one, I think they could have joined their hands there and removed that stand. I think that would have been cooler. They should have had some lightning here, joining their hands together. Thank you very much, Purples. Thank you very much. Command if has been created. There we go. I'll go delete the if one, unless you can delete the if one. I think you probably can. Youngbloods, always insane. That's rather cool. That's rather cool for the age they are. I think there's been a bit of a changing of the guards recently, because the standard of the Youngbloods recently has been insane. I think they've all moved up to their next level now. So we've got the next lot coming through. It's really cool, isn't it? And then the open competition. I hadn't seen this. That's very cool. I wonder how big that is. Not supposed to have the attention span for painting anything. Oh, that's clever. That's a game of 40k. They're playing a game of 40k. Look, with the dice. Huh. And then that won the Slayer Sword. So there we go. Congratulations, everybody. We are going to have to paint some Golden Demon stuff very, very soon. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Purples. Didn't know whether you could delete that one. That's cool. And then very, very quickly, well, not very, very quickly as well, if we go down to Gaming Night down here, Purpley Spark, we need to get some hype going, everybody, because Purpley Spark has won a game of Necromunda. She's won a game of Necromunda. We've got a Yeld over here, we've got an Aurus here, and we've got a Huntmaster here. And her vehicle, and she's won, and a ferryman. She's won a game of Necromunda. She was playing against Caldor, I think it was. No, Orlocks. Unpainted Orlocks. That's why you won, you see, because you put the effort in and painted it. Playing against orcs, apparently. Yeah, there's an orc war truck. So there's the tabletop. How cool is this? There's that dude. He's leaning backwards in an armchair. Well done. Keep winning. I know a Gorkamorka truck when I see one. What, like that? Oh no! Huntmaster's down. Ferryman smacking the guy with a massive hammer. Aurus is taking up. The Aurus is just flat out just taking on the war truck. That's infinity terrain, but still great. Still looks pretty good, doesn't it? What was the scenario, Purples? Mines Court regional officers. I'm guessing that's turn 2. There's the jump man. Yeld's going for the jump man. My Huntmaster was up at the end of the round and killed the dude. Well, he just jumped up and went smack. Fantastic. Fantastic. Who won that fight? Please tell me the Yeld won it. Seeing as I want 2 of these. It was Zone Exploration from the Book of Desolation. You did win. So the Yeld won this one. And fell off. Aurus, who won that? What happened here? What happened with the Aurus versus the truck? Did the Aurus flip it? Did he just go, nah? You've added a Jakara, and you'll add a second Yeld. Oh my word! So you're liking the Yeld then? And you laughed at my idea of having 2 Yelds in a starting gang. The Yeld is so darn awesome. What makes a Yeld awesome? Just his movement. Because he can like move so far, so quick. This is awesome. This is so cool watching Purples play. You don't get any models though, do you? It's insane. 3 models and a ferryman. But you can't have 2 in a starting gang. Why? His movement and his wings. If you don't move in an activation, your opponent gets -1. Love a big time Purples. Tomb King Tristan's back. Yay! Because of the cost. I've done it. I've done it. I've got 2 Yelds, a Huntmaster and a Malkadon. Mm-hmm. It was 970, I think it was. I think I've done it. I've done it. Because it's 440 for 2 Yelds. 240.
Off the block.
Saxtus. He's rocking up to 60. Saxtus, we've done your model holder as well. That is true. I didn't add any equipment. I think I had 30 points to add equipment. I think it was 970 for all that.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
But then how much do you actually need equipment? How much do you actually need equipment? So yeah, congratulations to Purple Spark. We'll just read what happened. It was Spires versus Orlok. On round 2, the Orlok put my Ferryman out of action, sent it into recovery. Spires put a Ganga and the Orlok leader out cold and the champion into recovery. I stopped his big vehicle by a nice hit to its engine. I won when Orlok fled the battlefield at the end of round 3. This is the ferryman down here, look. There's the ferryman. So the ferryman got squished, however this guy jumped up and beat the crap out of him. Yeah, congratulations to Purples. Congratulations to Purples. And then Stream Gallery, we also have, there we go. I think we showed this last week. This is Sophie Soph's Overlord's entry. All finished up, which is looking great. I can't believe how quickly she did this. Absolutely smashed this out of the park. It's like Mary Poppins. Clicked her fingers and it was done. That's looking amazing. And then we were talking about all the Cathay reveal and everything. And then, of course, the possibility of Kislev riding boars. So the Kislev, the excitement of... I think one of the exciting things about the Cathay is what it says about Kislev coming soon. So they are going to be stunning, I am sure. I'm ignoring Sophie whenever Sophie says that her painting is crap, because I'm not allowing people to say that their work is shit. So I'm ignoring Sophie when she says that, and I advise you all to as well until she starts saying that her work is good. Right, so... first activation, I stood up and tried to web him, missed. Second activation, I charged and destroyed him. I destroyed him. Oh, look what we've got here. I wonder what we've got here. Have we got Emperor's Children stuff? Right, so that's the 13th sister with the broken fingers, isn't it? Yeah, she's got broken fingers. She's only got 2 fingers, look. So she's only got 2 fingers. Whereas she has all 4 fingers. So that's the one that we need to paint. So we'll paint those at some point. So she can just go in the bin, I suppose. Harumph, do you want a free 13th sister with only 2 fingers, Harumph? I can include it in your pack if you like. She's doing the gangster rap on the charge. 3 attacks with a monomolecular sword, 1 attack with the other weapon, supplementary charge attack. It's 5 attacks, 3 went through and got him to toughness 0. So he was out. Oh my god. That's nuts. Oh, we're going to have to paint this at some point. I need to order some 50mm bases, because this comes on a 50mm base. Honestly, I have more than I ever paint, probably shouldn't. But it's a free model. So I need to get some 50mm bases. But, of course, actually ordering 50mm bases means that I have to order something else. I have to. So the question is, do I wait for things like Wood Elves to come out so I get some Wood Elves, or do I just buy another pack of Spires? Yeah, this is going to look really cool when we paint it. Oh, we've got to prime all down in there as well, look. So we've not quite primed all the inside of his hips. We'll have to get to that. Okay, so now it is on to all the troops. We've got all the troops to do all the trim for now, so we're just going to sit and do all the trim for all the troops. All the trim for all the troops. That's what we're going to try and do today. We're just going to chill. We're just going to chill and do all the trim for all the troops. I'm going to put some Star Wars things there. I think he's going to look... Should we do him the same way we did Thrawn and have him standing at the standing on like Martian flooring with the metal underneath him coming forwards, same as we did with Thrawn? I think that would be cool. Trim stream, a chill trim stream. We're gonna chill. We're gonna chill and paint trim. And then I have my Leia as well. She's actually quite nice. She's quite. So she should be quite fun to paint. She's quite cool. She's got an air bubble in the paint there, which we might just have to sand down a little bit. once the paint has cured a bit more. So yeah, she's cool. I'm glad that I painted myself, printed myself one of her. Put those all out of the way. Right, so we need. Where is the grey? That's the grey. Oh, yes. I still need to order. Where does everybody get their base ready stuff from? What's the best, in your opinion? In chat's opinion, what is the best base ready stuff? Because I might make some. I might like combine some and make some. Geek Gaming, is it literally Luke stuff? Yeah. Do Rival do ready? Base ready stuff? Do Rival do base ready stuff? Exclamation mark Rival. Okay, so I could get something like that and add some I could get that and add some tufts to it. Not tufts, like little bits of green. You hate biostrip. What's this base ready like? Oh, there, this is better. Yeah, this is better. Oh, that was the one I wanted, sold out. That's not bad. That's not bad. That might be quite cool. Ooh. Rugged field. No. Forest ground. That doesn't look like forest ground at all. That one's sold out. That one's sold out. That one looks pretty good. So what this is it's basically. This is why you could make some stuff yourself. You get some sand, you get some rocks, you get some bits, and then you throw some static grass in there as well. So I might make some. I've got enough sort of stuff. Mediterranean one. So I might make some. I've got some. I've probably got enough bits. Where's the Mediterranean? New Zealand. Oh, there are more pages. Isn't that basically what? Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's all they are. You just add. So you get. The only thing is that he's kind of got all the. He's got all the parts, so he can just go to, like, get a scoop of this, scoop of this, scoop of this, put it all together, kind of thing. Base ready, Grimdark. Tomb World. Oh, that one, yeah. So yeah, that's how you make them. You just add sand, stones, and little bits of static grass and some tufts. Not tufts, like foam flock. That's what I was looking for. Mars, Earth, under shards. That's quite cool. And that's the trick. It's like if you want to make some yourself, you've got to get all these different parts, or you can spend £7 and get them yourself. You can get one that's already had the decisions made, because he's gone through all of these and said, right, we're going to get all these bits and put them all together. That's quite cool. Small scale, small scale. I like that. I like the idea behind that. That's good. Boatload of bases, yeah. You've got 2 bags of... oh my word. The only thing about the base ready stuff is that you lack a little bit of the contrast from painting it. I mean, that's actually quite nice. I quite like this one. Quite like this one. This one. So if you got a tub of this and added some static grass to it and added some flock to it, that would be rather nice. How much is a large one? $6.95 again. So the base ready stuff like that. However, if you look at that, that's just a base ready base. Look. All this is just base ready scatter, and then he's painted the rocks. But none of this earth is painted. That's all base ready. I thought Geek Gaming's closed up shop. No, it was just Luke. Luke stopped doing the YouTube. Awesome. Right, thank you very much. I will keep an eye on those. I might grab some of those because I want to. That's what I want to do for the Minotaurs and the Orcs. I just want to throw base ready scatter on them. I don't want to mess around with it. So yeah, that's what I want to do with the Minotaurs. There we go, standing on a black rock now. Tried the base stuff he sold, wasn't really for me, but I'm not going to complain about not having more options in the hobby. Yeah, that's the thing. Like so many aspects of hobbies, personally, yeah, totally. Like some people love the base ready stuff. It's okay. It's all right in certain scenarios, like the Minotaurs. I don't want to kind of stress and worry about the bases. So it's perfect for the Minotaurs and the Orcs. Options are always good. Oh, did I tell you that I restarted the Ogryn? I restarted them all again because they'd gone a little bit muddy, so I brightened them up a little bit. They need a coat of matte varnish, but I did a very, very lazy contrastingness on them. Very lazy contrastingness on them. Dream, thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Dreams. Welcome to the crypt. Let's get some painting done, shall we? And then that's also why I'm using MDF bases for the Orcs and the Minotaurs as well. So. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Right, okay, guys, what do you think about this? Okay, so I have these are going to be my Minotaurs. So these are my Minotaurs. They're going to be like big double-handed weapons. We're going to ignore the fact that the axe is pointing the wrong way compared to where he's actually holding it and things, which is absolutely fine. This one's not actually too bad. Some of them are like terrible. So yeah, they're the Minotaurs I'm going to have. So they're the same company that make that big one that I just showed you, that I was doing the rock for. But I was trying to think of. Because there's a Gorgon, which you can use in the Chaos Beastman army. So it's just basically a massive beast. It's like a Chaos Giant kind of thing. And I was like, well, what would happen if I just got like a really big Minotaur and used that as a Gorgon, or as like a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth or something, and used a big Minotaur as a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth? I mean, that would be really, really cool. I might use this one as a Shaggoth. I think that would be cool as a Shaggoth. Scale him up and use him as the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth on this base as well, because the base on the Shaggoth is a rectangle base rather than a square base, so I think that would work quite well. And it's only £8. However, for the Gorgon, because the Gorgon is like a giant size, how about using, where is it? It is in my basket, but how about using which one? That one. How about using this guy and print him out like a giant, and probably give him the axe. There, print that. Have that as a giant Minotaur. What do you reckon? In fact, let's very, very quickly check what size. So the base size of a Gorgon is 60 by 100, so it's on a huge base as well. 60 by 100 base. What's a giant? Chaos Giant is... Oh, Chaos Giant's only 50 by 50. So it's even bigger than a Chaos Giant. So I was thinking of using that as a Gorgon in the Minotaur army. What do you reckon? I think that would work. Like, just scale him up, and then like off these bits here, like hang skulls that are in scale, so that you get a bit of a sense of scale of things, to show that he is actually massive rather than just a scaled up Minotaur. So you need some skulls like hanging off his shoulder pads and things. But I think that might be quite fun. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? And he's quite big. It's the only thing I'm pondering is whether that shield works. But what you could do is get that arm. If it's, I don't know how many bits it's in, but if this arm is in one bit, then you could get that arm, flip it and print it out, and then have that on that side. So then he's holding a sword on this hand and then an axe in this hand. That'd be quite cool. Anyway, I think that'd be quite fun. Have him as my Gorgon in the Minotaur army, and then it's just all Minotaurs. The answer is 42. The answer is indeed 42. The answer is indeed 42. You love cows, oh god. Minotaurs. I'm doing a Minotaur army. Got nothing to do with cows. Stop drawing random conclusions. That would work though. Do you think, Captain Mannerings? I think that would work. I think that would look good. Laura is back. Lurk, no worries. Say hello to Laura for us. Might change the battery quickly, just in advance of. How do you feel about the reveals? Oh mate, yeah, we did a reveal stream during it. They are awesome. Cathay, Old World, World Elves, really Really happy. It's really weird because like I knew the Wood Elves were coming, but I'm now so excited that they're officially coming, which is just nuts to say. So I'm dead happy about the Wood Elves coming. The Cathay looked. I was not expecting Cathay to drop. That was amazing. So that was a really nice precedent to know that they are backing Old World. Because that's a huge investment of an entire range like that. So that was awesome, and it sets a really good precedent for Kislev to come out. A bit disappointed the Forest Dragon isn't resin, but never mind. Today's fish is indeed trout a la creme. Please enjoy your meal. The Space Wolves are...
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
Oh, it's Atari as well. The Space Wolves are really cool. They suffer from the current Space Marine problem of they look like Space Marines, which I know sounds stupid, but they don't have as much character as maybe they could have done. However, they are just like the base troops. And then there's new Tyranids, which are great, and I really like all of them actually. All the Raveners I really like. So yeah, I really like them. You're going, bye Soph. Survived Adepticon. Nice one, Avian. How are you, Tari? What did you think? What did you think, Baz? Yeah, the Cathay. That dragon, and the dragon lady for Cathay. Amazing. You have good and bad news. Oh no, what's the bad news, dude? What's the bad news so we can get hyped about the good news afterwards? Did everybody see the Artillery Tari Trench Crusade bust, by the way? Yeah, the heavy metal paint job on those were awesome. And they've somehow managed to capture a ton of character.
New potato picks, Christopher.
Potatoes. Olivia, do you know who's in chat? Do you know who's in chat, Olivia? Oh my god! Poe's like, I see birds. I see birds. Right meow, I see birds. Heads go, yes, yes. I think there were slightly less. Wolfy wolf, 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 wolf. And a bit more Viking. I still think they could turn up the Viking on them a bit more. But yes, they are. I think they are definitely a improvement. Yeah, I think they suffer from the Space Wolf.
All
problem.
hail and Hubble Tari II, High Empress of all the stuff everywhere, ruler of all the castles, but mostly Kensington, painter extraordinaire, super duper extra nice person, and artillery Tari for Trench Crusade.
The Artillery Tari for Trench Crusade. Tari, would you like to see the Artillery Tari bust? I was trying to reach out to people at who were at Adepticon to see if they could pick one up for me, but sadly no luck. Where was it? I replied to it. Okay, I'm going to my... hang on. What? I did see it. I wasn't dreaming. I was not dreaming. Oh, there we go. There we go. Send me some whip. Oh, are they showable on stream, Baz? Can we just sketch a salute? That's amazing. Is that the same thing? Yeah, same thing. Super, super, super cool. Go for it. Okay. Who wants to see... Holy shit. Who wants to see... Sanguinius? Who wants to see Sanguinius? Come on. Hype it up in chat. Who wants to see Baz's Sanguinius? Exclamation mark Baz if you don't already follow him. Make sure you drop him a follow. Because he is doing the Emperor's work. Well, it's no Rebute. I will repost for Chris but about the good news and bad news since it... Conquest Euroni has Oni Kitsune ghost armor.
Freaking show us already, Christopher, goddammit.
So Olivia wants to see Sanguinius. Does anybody else want to see Sanguinius? Conquest Euroni has Oni Kitsune ghost armor Tengu. I don't know what Conquest Euroni is. Is that both good news and bad news? Is that the good news and the bad news? Please, somebody explain to me. So is it only Olivia who wants to see Sanguinius? That's the good news and the bad news. The abhuman with the wings, nepotism that wasn't banned by the Emperor. Go on then, I still have a tiny amount of confidence in my ability to kit bash, might as well shatter it. Yeah, let's shatter, that sounds like a good reason to show Sanguinius. We can shatter Toby's kit bashing dreams, or alternatively inspire him. Because I don't know, is it just me that gets inspired by things like this rather than gets my kit bashing dreams shattered? I get inspired seeing Baz's stuff. I'm like, I need to try this. Ahem. Well, shit. Wow. Wow. Jem, how are you, dude? Jem, there is definitely some cool Shatterpointy stuff coming, isn't there? We were looking earlier. Oh, that I see, Tari. Sanguinius turns up on screen and Tari goes on the lurk. Exclamation mark Baz. If you want to see more of stuff like this, go follow Baz on Instagram. That is pretty damn fine. Oh, do you want me to go and have a break? I can go and have a break. I can go make a cup of tea if you want. Check that out. Check that out, everybody. You want it? Purples. Honestly, Purples. I think you should send Baz a message and say how much to sculpt a Sanguinius for me. Because I think you'd really like a Sanguinius. Oh, Zunk with the 6,000 person raid. How are you doing, Zunkster? Zunky boy. We should probably extend my heartiest congratulations to you, dude, for the FA Cup. No, not the FA Cup. Which one was it? Shit. Carabao Cup. Knowing that Sanguinius is not coming back, I would settle for a real Sanguinor. Well, there we go. There we go, Baz. Can you sculpt a real Sanguinor for Purples, please? Yeah, congratulations, Zunkster, on the cup victory. We were all cheering for Newcastle. Tobes on his best trolling. I'm quite enjoying this. Tobes isn't trolling me today, he's trolling Purples. Tobes, you better be careful. Purples won't take kindly, or won't take lightly to trolling, while she wields a big hammer. I wonder what Baz would do as a Sanguinor. I wonder how Baz would attack a Sanguinor. Some of us wield big hammer in other people's channels. Purples is in. Yeah, Jem, what did you think to the Shatterpoint reveals? We were looking at them earlier. We really like the Ahsoka ones. Well, I really like the Ahsoka ones. I think Harumph really liked the Rogue One ones. The Rogue One reveals. Up to no good. Thank you for the resub, dude. How are you? Thank you very much, mate. Getting all the resubs today. Thank you very much. Silly question. Gem's already pre-ordered them all. I mean, that's true. That's undoubtedly true.
Navy blue rhymes with poo. Scrape it off my butt and wipe it on you.
How are you doing? Mr. Upton, a good. My beard's based on Balin from Ahsoka. The Balin one's really cool. I like the Night Sister one as well. The Night Sister with the zombie troopers. I don't like the one with the face on his helmet, but that's fine. You can just sell him. Just sell that model. Yeah, really cool. Or just change his helmet. So you're excited for the Balin one?
Christopher, I know you hate Tobbs. We all do. But check his question.
Oh, it's Tobbs asked a question. Tobbs asking a question. Are you coming willingly, or do I need to drag you to salute? Oh, I still haven't looked at sorting it out. Yeah, I'll try and sort it out. Because everybody's going, aren't they? Do it. I met lots of people last year. I think Gem briefly too. Nice. Yeah, there's everybody going, isn't there? Balin's and Morgan Elspeth will 26. 2026. Come out. Yeah, come out in quarter 2, isn't it? Quarter 2, 2026. So we've got a while to wait for them. Also at Adepticon they did not have much Necromunda. Oh, did they not? Well, that's alright, because we're going to sort that out with a raffle soon. We're going to do a Necromunda raffle soon. I've got to just finish off and ship some commissions. And as soon as they've gone, like Sexy Science Hannahs and Saxdeuces, as soon as they've gone, I'm going to grab the Necromunda raffle, which I'm going to hate giving away, by the way, because I really like the model. After the Taxables? No, I'm doing the oh, I can't think. Purples knows what the model is.
Christopher, did you do Necromunda while I was lurking?
Yeah. Yeah. I like the Whisper dude. I'm not a big fan of the Thrall. I think the Thrall I think it's the paint job. I think the paint job on the Thrall. I think seeing the model just raw will be okay, and I can kind of plan what to do. But the Whisper dude, really, really cool. Another Delac model. What's the name of the model that I'm doing for the raffle purples? I can't remember. The Cadaver something or other. I hope I won't disappoint. Hopefully Turf much closer to the original in form with a more angelic pose. Cadaver Merchant, there we go. So that's what we're doing, the Necromunda raffle. Doing him on a little display plinth, but with holes cut out of the display plinth for the gaming bases to slot into. Check the Kitsune for Conquest, they look amazing. Well, so what's Kitsune? Explain all this Conquest stuff. And which was the good news and which was the bad news in all that? Was it bad news because you're going to be skint? Because they're really good? Is that the idea? Krennic box. Oh, the Krennic box. Krennic box is awesome. I like the Krennic box gem. Yes, the Krennic box. I really like that box. I'll have to get Krennic. Fox related. eShop Parabellum. Oh, Conquest. Oh, wow! Oh, they're cool. Okay. Bad news, it will have to be acquired. Gotcha. I spent money. I have such dirty list for Krennic. Oh, what's the list for Krennic? So when do we find out about the cards? Are the cards already out? Do we know what the cards are? So can we already kind of start planning a Krennic list? But yeah, I really like the Krennic box. I'll try and get the Krennic box, I think. Because I quite like those kind of pose on characters as well. I printed myself. There we go. So we got another one who will just stand on the base looking awesome like Thrawn has done. Although there's a little support underneath his chin which I missed. There we go. So reprinted him with his foot. So he's cool. I reprinted the 13th sister, so she now has all 4 fingers rather than 2. So she's been reprinted, so she's ready to go. I also printed myself a Leia, so I have a Leia. And I did a Cara Dune, so I have a Cara Dune as well. She's looking awesome. And my favourite one, which I was really happy when she came out, the Armourer. So we've started painting the Armourer as well. Yeah, Death Troopers. Your training party will use all Dark Troopers and Moff Gideon and Death Troopers. Yeah. That. Can you have Moff, Krennic, Darth, and Death Troopers? Is that what you can? It does sound really cool. Hey Henster, how you doing? So I might replace Echo and Tech with Wrecker and Omega. Probably going to use that layer in place of the Boosh one from the Jabba's Throne Room set. Much better sculpt. Yeah, there are some sculpts in the Shatterpoint stuff that I'm like, like the I didn't like the Savage Oppress one, so I preferred the one that Warblades did. So my Savage is the Warblade one, etc., etc. But yeah, that layer is really nice. Yeah, Hendy, I was just looking and showing the Twitch chat that guy, and scaling up this guy, and then hanging some skulls off his shoulder, and like off here to show the scale of him. But the only thing is that I didn't know whether to. Hopefully, I don't know how many parts this is. I've got to get it. But if the arms are separate, then it might be quite cool to get this arm, mirror it, put it on this side so it's not a shield, and then use the axe on this one, because I quite like the axe. Looks really cool. But I'm not sure about the shield. I don't know whether the shield works or not. So I'll see how many bits it kind of comes in. But yeah, that's really cool. I think we'll use that as like the Gorgon, or the, well, just the Gorgon, I think, because then it's a Minotaur, full Minotaur themed list. And yeah, I do have. I'm reprinting some of the Minotaurs at 110%. Because I think 110% will just fill the bases up a little bit more. Because they don't overlap or overreach the bases much. So anyway, that's my plan. How are you, Hendy? More interested in Legion as someone who paints to play. 28 interests me more. Hendy's on the Legion. I might leave that one. Oh, you started painting her? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll go and have a look. We will go and have a look. How are you, Laura? How are you, teeny tiny? Teeny tiny, teeny tiny, teeny tiny. Who wants to go and have a look at the Alice in Wonderland model that I sent teeny tiny? There we go, that's another one done. Oh, hang on. There's one more bit of trim, teeny tiny, and then we'll get to your whip. Just seen another bit of trim. Still using a knackered brush, yep. Hey, Twitch lady.
Christopher, check Teeny Tiny's picture in the gallery.
I will do.
It's amazing.
I will do. I'm getting to it. Just found another bit of trim on your Emperor's Children. I don't want to. I think the Emperor's Children are going to be a nightmare if I do get distracted, so I'm trying to stay. Like there's another bit of trim here which I've missed. Like if I hadn't spotted that, I would have put this down and gone and had a look at the stream gallery, and then missed it. Is it really good?
No, Christopher, it's not good. It's brilliant and excellent.
Ooh, I'm excited to go and see. Right, let's go and have a look. I think that's everything now. Spent experimenting a bit with white. I like how it's going. Ooh, too many windows. What do you mean too many windows? Right, let's go and have a look. Stream gallery. Oh wow. Oh wow. I love it. That's really cool, teeny tiny. So this is a 3D print I did for Teeny Tiny after she had surgery last week. She treated herself to a 3D print, which is really cool. Wow. Yeah, that's rather cool. I like that. Check those eyes, I know. It's a beautiful model. They print well, don't they, Teeny Tiny? They print well now. That's fab. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Have you painted large scale before? Is this what you prefer, or is this your first one? That's fab. Right, I am out of tea. So we're going to go make a cup of tea soon. Although it is 6:30. So maybe I can just hold off. Keep painting some. Nicely done, Teeny Tiny. Nicely done. Ben replied from my account. Either Teeny Tiny has teeny tiny hands or the model is pretty big. Yeah, it's a 75mm. So it's the same scale as this sort of stuff. Which I need to start getting cracking with at some point. That kind of scale. I did start Sug's Fishing Goblet, but I got stuck on the skin. Got to be brave with the brush strokes when you're painting large scale stuff. So with the, oh, we've got to wait for the Arcane Journal for the Beastman, haven't we? Because I'm trying to remember what my Beastman list was. I think it had Dragon Ogres and a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth in it, didn't it? My Beastman list. So maybe I change that to a Gorgon, which is a massive Minotaur. Maybe I change that to a Gorgon. I don't know. Gorgon and what else can you convert into a Minotaur looking thing that works with Beastmen? Because I only really want 2 units of Minotaurs. So you've got 2 units of Minotaurs, 2 Doom Bulls. I don't know whether to do like a Dragon Ogre Shagger thing of Minotaur. Style. The whole of that set is super cool. There's a book nook. Oh, nice! Well, the book nook will print out really well on your little printer as well, won't it? The book nook. That feels like a Captain Mannering's printer kind of perfection thing. Perfect for Captain Mannering's little printer. I think the big cow would look good. Yeah, I really like that. I can't remember how much it was. How much was it? I don't think it was very much, that one. £8. Well, $8. So what's that? £6. So it's not much. I don't know. I'm starting to think too much about the Minotaur list, and almost kind of trying to hold out, because Hendy posted pictures of one of the Patreons he follows that is doing. I think it's the same one who did his Chaos Dwarves, who did some Bestigors, and they look really good. So I'm wondering whether to hold out to see what his Minotaurs look like before printing more of these, because they're a little bit like static. I really like the Minotaur Lord. I think the Minotaur Lord's phenomenal, so that one's fine. He's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking too much. Thinking too much about the Minotaurs. However, I do have to wait until the Arcane Journal's out anyway, so I can write the list properly. They will be a ways off, or will they? But so has he said he's going to do some Minotaurs and just not got round to them? Not going to get round to them for a while, or is it the Bestigors that are going to be a way off? Because they did look really good. I like the armor on them. And I've got to remind myself that the reason I like Old World is that models look really cool en masse, and the Minotaurs will look really good in a big unit. And to be fair, the Great Weapon ones, which I definitely want a unit of, because I think it's 1 unit of Great Weapons, 1 unit of double hand weapons. The Great Weapon unit do look really good, so maybe I should just print the Great Weapons first. So yeah, I think that massive Minotaur, I think that would be cool. And then that keeps it as like a Minotaur only themed army. Coming, but we know what's coming until July. Okay, so it's after July. Beastmen are after July. No worries, Henster. Thank you. But yeah, they did look really cool, mate. I'll show you quickly, one sec. Yeah, the Beastman Arcane Journal is going to be pretty quick, isn't it? It's not going to be long. So there's the base. There's that guy. So this guy, as big as he is, he fits inside the 50mm base really well. So like he doesn't really overhang of anywhere that's of interest, because he's like the head is so high up and the axe is so high up that bit of overhang is not really relevant. So he's really quite contained in the base, which is good. And then if you put this one, if you put that next to him, there we go. A, he's absolutely tiny, and B, you got plenty of space to, like, if he is bigger, he's still going to sit. You can still make him quite a bit bigger, and he'll still sit within the confines of the 50mm base. So I think I'll just scale him up. This is obviously a double weapon one rather than a two-hand weapon one. Maybe the two-hand weapon one will have a bit more overhang. But even still, I think at least 110%, because he's 120. I think he's just I fucking love this guy. I think he's amazing. He's amazing, so I don't mind him being big. So I think something up around there would be perfect for these. So I've only printed one. It was just a test. So I might put a plate on tonight with the double hand with the great weapons. Lots of people hate scale creep. Chris thinks it's too slow. So like there's scale creep and then there's scale creep, right? So if you have a Space Marine next to a Space Marine, and then there's obvious scale creep, like when 9th edition, what was the 9th edition box called with the Necrons and the Space Marines? When that came out and there was the chaplain in there, the scale creep of that chaplain next to another Primaris was ridiculous because he was huge. Like that scale creep I'm not a big fan of. But scale creep in fantasy for a fictitious Minotaur in a unit, I'm less bothered about. I don't quite know why. As long as there's not a tiny Minotaur next to him. Although I did say jokingly that I might keep this guy and put him like at the back of the unit as like a junior Minotaur who's learning. I hear voices in my head, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me. So yeah, the only other thing I was thinking is like maybe I could do a Chaos Giant as a Minotaur, like find another Minotaur model and do that to a 50mm base. And that would be quite fun to do a Chaos Giant Minotaur. Or a Minotaur on a 50mm base to represent a Chaos Giant. That might be quite good fun, because then you can do the massive Gorgon. And then a Chaos Giant. But I don't even know how good a Chaos Giant is, actually. I've not looked at it, because it's not occurred to me. Swingy and fun. What, a Chaos Giant? You can put whatever you like in the stream gallery, dude. Anybody who has access to the stream gallery can put anything you like in the stream gallery, as long as it's Twitch safe. That's the whole point of the Twitch gallery, guys. If you have access to the Twitch gallery because you're supporting and subscribing to me. You can put whatever you like in the stream gallery, guys. Obviously, it's got to be kind of relevant. Swingy and fun. So what else? What else is there in the Beastman list? Chaos Giant, Cygor. So Cygor's crap, right? Cygor, what did you say? It was like a glorified stone thrower. Oh, we get the cockatrice, don't we? Oh, I kind of want a cockatrice now. How many points is a cockatrice? 170. Love the cockatrice. Shit stone thrower. That was Hendy. I was like, Hendy, I want to use this Minotaur as like the big Cygor. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, right? And he was like, no, no, it wouldn't, Chris. Use it as a Gorgon. The Cygor's a shit stone thrower. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, point taken. Style over substance. Style. See, that's the other one. I wanted. What would a dragon Minotaur look like? You can't do chariots with Minotaurs. You can't do like a Minotaur pulled chariot. That's not going to work. So you can have, they have hand weapons and light armor. You can give them additional hand weapons. Oh, you can't give them shields. Oh, so they can't have. Oh no, they can. Yeah, so you can give them a shield as well. So you can have hand weapon, shield, great weapon, or two hand weapons. Maybe it's great weapon and then hand weapon and shield. Because they've only got light armor. They are a bit shit. Maybe you need a unit that's hand weapon and shield, so at least they've got a 5+ save. They're only toughness 4 as well. They are poor, aren't they? Blood Greed, Blood Rage, Bulgors. Oh, they've got impact hits as well. Yeah, they are going to be cool. It's going to be a hilarious army. I like it anyway. Derp target beat me. Probably should have picked a creature with 2 eyes for better aim. Cygor's about by miles and miles the single coolest Beastman unit. I would die on a hill. You can cheese a 2-up save. Oh, Hendy, tell me how I can cheese a 2-up save, because cheesing a 2-up save means that I cannot cheese a 3-up save. What do I have to do, Hendy? Tell me the secrets, because then I will plan for 1 unit with a 2-up save. Is it magic banners and shit? I hear voices in my head, they understand. They talk to me, they talk to me. Weird hill to die on. He's gonna die on a hill with a cool Cygor. Yeah, I haven't even looked at any Magic standards. I need to look at those and plan what they're gonna look like. The disrespect. Purple's army is looking good, it's looking good. Unit of 3 Minos, you can give the champ blackened plate, shield and gnarled hide, then a shield on one Mino and a great weapon on the other. Okay. Blackened plate. Also, I thought the Spacer Woos were quite good. Yeah, I think they were. Yes, they were. They suffer from the Space Wolf problem, the Space Marine problem of looking like Space Marines, which is not their fault. Champ has a 2+, so the unit does. Motley Crew means you take the save, you have the percentage or best equal to... Oh, it only works on a unit of 3 then. Oh, that's quite cool though. So I could have like a... So I could have 3 units of Minotaurs. I could have a unit of Minotaurs with hand weapon shield, unit of Minotaurs with a great weapon, and then like a elite, they're both led by Doom Balls, and then you can have a unit of 3 with a 2-up save that are like the elite bad boys. I don't know. Just joking here, anyone is entitled to their opinion about the little figurines. It's all meant in good fun. Hey Retio, how you doing? Ratio and Dr. Rhino. Hey Rhino, how are you, man? Wait, have we just had a raid? Did I miss a raid? Rhino, how are you doing? Cygos are cool, shame the rules have always let them down. Yes, yes. Now, question is then, do I do a giant Minotaur for the Chaos Giant, and then a massive Minotaur for the Gorgon, and then Minotaurs with the 2 Doom Balls? Is there anything else from the Beastmen list that I can make a Minotaur? Take care of these lovelies. I take care of everybody, dude. I take care of everybody. I love my chat. Yeah, it's a pity. The Cygors have rubbish rules. Maybe they'll get a tweak. Voices in my head, they understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. Hendy's Beastman army looks cool anyway. Hendy's Beastman army is going to be awesome. Total opposite to mine. Mine's all Minotaurs and his is all infantry. And cool shit. What centerpiece model are you going to have, Hendy? You going to do a big Chaos Giant or? Got 2 Chaos Giants already. Amazing. Well, if I get that Minotaur, that big one, dude, I'll well, I mean, I will do. It was only $8. I'll send you the file in case you want a massive Minotaur, or even just a normal size Minotaur and have it as your lord or something. And a Shaggoth, the list I'm currently building, the single largest model is the giant Chaos Spawn. Anyway, welcome in everybody from a Rhino stream. We are painting Emperor's Children Commission at the moment. We're doing a really simple, quick colour scheme process, and it's looking really cool. So how much infantry is in that beastman list then? If the largest model is a giant Chaos Spawn, have you got the Chaos Spawn or have you converted it? That's going to be cool. Got it. It's on a 60 by 100. The giant Chaos Spawn's on a 60 by 100. That's amazing. It's the same size as the Gorgon base. So I need to get another set of MDF bases for like the giant stuff. I've got a 50 by 50, so that's okay for the Chaos Giant. And then I need a 60 by 100 for the Gorgon. What model have you used for the Chaos Spawn? Is it a Games Workshop official one? It ain't small, no. I don't know whether I'm trying to rack my brain while I'm talking, trying to think of what it looks like. What the official one looks like, I mean. I'm not sure I know. Have you got a linky? Can I see? Oh, somebody threw something in Stream Gallery, didn't they? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Cheers, Henster. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Right, let's go and have a look at... Oh, wow! What the shit? That's huge. That's huge. A Rhino for scale. Wait, that's enormous. And that's the Chaos Spawn, everybody. Yay! Tristan is back again. That's the giant Chaos Spawn. That's really cool, actually. See, I could put a Minotaur head on that. It's a bit big, isn't it? It's a bit on the big side. It's a bit on the big side. There's Hendy. That's Hendy talking about scale creep, and then there's this, which has got some scale creep. They're making big for conquest. Tomb King Tristan, how are you? Tomb King Tristan, how are you? Right, what time is it? It's nearly 7 o'clock, so I'm going to go and get some food in a second, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out, though. This skin, I think I want to paint. I started painting some of it grey, but I think I want to paint it Bugman's Glow and paint it as skin rather than leather. Maybe, anyway. I don't know. Maybe that works as leather. I want to get into bust painting. Close enough. But yeah. Work is hard today. That's alright, Tristan. I'm sure you're absolutely killing it, dude. Stream was hard today. I'm feeling a little bit worn down, to be honest. So I know it's not on the same scale, but it was hard to hit the live button today. Yesterday was chaos. So I'm a little worn down. Yeah, I keep trying to find some nice busts to paint as well. Avian. We have this guy to do at some point. We do have this guy to do at some point. I was drilling a hole in him so I can mount him on a stick and get him on a plinth. So we do have him to do at some point. That's from that was a present from One Stop Wargaming. I don't know whether he's still in chat. There's a bust version of Alice. You'd find a Tim Curry devil bust. I like elves and things, so like I keep wanting to try and find a really cool elf bust. I've got the one coming from, although that's going to take 6 months to get delivered. I've got the one coming from Cult of Paint, from their Kickstarter. But that comes in like June, July. Make sure we've got all the trim. I hear voices in my head. They understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, they talk to me. Never saw Legend X and make up Tim Curry chew the scenery. Tom Cruise acted badly. Yeah, there's Alice, Queen of Hearts, Mad Hatter and Cheshire Cat. What does the Queen of Hearts bust look like? Have you got a link to that? That sounds quite cool. That sounds quite cool. I would possibly paint a Queen of Hearts bust. You're a subscriber, teeny tiny, so you can link. You don't need a permit. If you're a subscriber, you can post links, guys. If not, ask Purples for a permit. Loot Studios. Oh, that book looks really cool. How cool is that little book nook? That is nice. I like that. Right, where's the all miniatures? Right. Bust. There we go. That's cool. Oh! Quite like that. I quite like that. She's cool as well. I like her bust. That's cool. I like that. I do like that. Evil Queen. Yeah, I like Evil Queens. Don't know what that says about me. Shout out Dr. Rhino. Yes, indeed. Meeting. Purples, I'll probably finish in a second, so you might come back to a new stream. Thank you for hanging out, Purples. We got four of your things done. Might just try and do one more. We'll stretch to one more. Because we've got 20 to do, so if we can do 5, then we've got a third of them done. Let's stretch to one more. I'll go and make some food. I have, not surprisingly, leftover chili from Friday, from Thursday. Because Friday I had fish and chips. Saturday I had pizza, homemade pizza. Sunday I had bacon and eggs. So today I've got the leftover chili from Thursday. So that'd be nice. You're having chili tonight. Nice. Let me know when you're ready for the commission. Yeah, I've got to package it up and ship it, dude. Having chili. Got all your bases are all your Necromunda bases are already printed. I printed those months ago. Just had to get round to doing the other stuff. And obviously, I think you've moved, haven't you, Saxdus? So need new address, and I'm going to have to be very careful shipping it, Saxdus, because it's going to have to be shipped as a gift, because the EU postage things. So it's going to be shipped as a gift with no plastic on the wrappings. So So thank you very much for your patience, as always. Very cool of you. Yeah, but this is off the same wood as well, so this is what yours looks like. I made myself one because I don't have any nice model holders for myself, so I'm making myself some. Yeah, my address. Thank you very much. Just to make sure. Well, definitely to make sure, because I haven't even got your new address. So you definitely not to make sure. Just let me know, because otherwise I don't know where to send it. Thanks, dude. Hopefully, post to that new address is better, but it will be sent fully tracked and everything. And then these are all looking stellar. And we did all the text on the back. I think that looks really cool. It can't be worse now, can it? Yeah. Right? You had some shocking luck. Still can't believe the fucking cursed city. Alright, last little bit. And then we'll go and see who's on. Is there anybody on that we can raid? We have gone on a little bit later tonight, so hopefully there's a few more choices. I hear voices in my head. They understand. They talk to me. For those of you who watch wrestling, that's Randy Orton's walk-on music, which is why it's in my head at the moment. Cryo, Zumi, and J7. Who's Zumi? I think I've ever raided Zumi. We do have Nando's, yes. Cryo is lovely. Cryo is definitely always lovely. I like Cryo a lot. Get on really well with Cryo. Met him at Golden Demon a few times. Warhammer Fest. Met him at Warhammer World. Yeah, Cryo's awesome. We like Cryo. Do they sell their sauces in bottles? They do indeed. In what volume? I don't know, like half-litre bottle? Maybe 300 ml? You can get them in supermarkets. See, Rob is on the Hobby Heroes panel for Salute. Doesn't surprise me. That's cool. Right, paying ship back though, or expensive with non-carry-on. Right, let's go catch. Have a good one, everybody. There we go. So we've got five on the way with the trim done. The trim needs a oops. The trim needs shading glaze. But that's after we get all the gold done as well, because we do trim, we do grey trim, we do gold trim, we then do the purple glaze, and then we can start picking out details. We might do the skin as well. So like that one's got skin on the shoulder pad as well, so we might do the skin before the glaze as well. Right, have a good one, everybody. Take care. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for hanging by with me. Like I say, I'm a little bit under the weather, if you like, so I'll catch you all tomorrow. See you later, everybody. Take care, keep being awesome,